Did you know there's a secret island that you can't find on any map? It's hidden away in plain sight, but only those who know where to look can uncover its mysteries. Well, not quite. This legendary place is none other than the lost city of Atlantis, which is rumored to be hiding at the bottom of the sea. The story of Atlantis goes back thousands of years to when Greece and Persia were still at war. At the time, the Persian army was almost unbeatable, and they seemed destined to take over the entire world. That was, however, until the Battle of Salamis, where the Persians met their match in the form of the Greek navy. It was here where the Greeks proved that even though they were outnumbered, they could beat the Persians if they worked together. And so the Greeks won, and Atlantis remained safe for another day. Or did they? There are some reports that say after the Greeks beat the Persians, they continued fighting amongst themselves again. They couldn't keep up the alliance for long, and soon enough, they were right back where they started. But what if I told you that this wasn't the end of the story? Instead, it was the beginning of something much greater? The truth is that even though the Greeks defeated the Persians, they didn't stay free for long. Soon enough, their own empire fell apart, and all that was left was the stories of the past. Over time, most people forgot about the brave Greeks and the great battle they fought. But one man kept their memory alive. His name was Plato, and he wanted to make sure that the world knew how important it was to stand up for what you believe in. So he wrote down everything he knew about the Greek Empire and shared it with everyone. And that's where the story of Atlantis comes in. He said that there was a great empire that was even more powerful than the Greek Empire. He called it Atlantis. Plato wrote that the Atlanteans lived on an island that was so big it was visible from space. It was bigger than Libya and the whole region of Europe put together. He also said that this island was full of wise people who loved each other and cared about each other. They were happy and free, and they never went to war with anyone unless someone attacked them first. But then something strange happened. One day, the sea rose up and swallowed the entire island. Only 2 groups of people were spared. They were the ones who caused the trouble in the first place. Plato wrote that the reason this happened was because the people on the island got too greedy and started fighting with each other. They forgot about the values that made them strong and great, and that's why they were punished. Now, you may be wondering why we haven't heard of this place before. Well, it's because it was lost to the sea. The truth is that we can't know for sure whether or not Plato's story is true. We've tried looking for the island, but we haven't found anything yet. It could be that the island is real and we just haven't found it yet. Or it could be that Plato made it up to teach us a lesson. What we do know is that Plato's story has had a big impact on our culture. When he wrote his story, he wanted to teach us about the dangers of greed and how important it is to stay humble. Even if you're really powerful, you should never get too full of yourself. Otherwise, you might just end up causing your own destruction. So, what do you think? Do you think the island of Atlantis is real or just a myth? What do you think happened to it? Let us know your thoughts below. For many years, people thought that Atlantis was just a made-up story. However, as time passed, they began to wonder if there might be more to it than meets the eye. If Plato's story is true, then where is it today? Is it possible that it's hidden somewhere waiting to be found? Or is it nothing more than a figment of his imagination? Many people have come forward claiming to have found Atlantis. However, none of these claims have been backed up by solid evidence. Despite this, the search for Atlantis continues as people remain fascinated by the mystery surrounding it. In recent years, new discoveries have shed light on the possibility that there may be more to Plato's story than previously thought. For instance, scientists have found evidence of a massive earthquake that occurred in the Mediterranean Sea around 1500 BC. This earthquake could have caused the destruction of a civilization similar to the one described by Plato. Other scientists have suggested that Atlantis may have been located in the Black Sea near the Crimean Peninsula. According to this theory, rising sea levels caused by melting glaciers could have flooded the region, leading to the destruction of any settlements that existed there. Another intriguing theory suggests that Atlantis was actually based on a real historical event. Some historians believe that Plato may have been referring to the destruction of the Minoan civilization on the island of Crete. The Minoans were a powerful force in the Mediterranean during the Bronze Age, but their empire was brought to an end by a volcanic eruption on the nearby island of Thera, now known as Santorini. The eruption caused massive earthquakes and widespread destruction, leading to the collapse of Minoan society. This theory is supported by similarities between the descriptions of Atlantis and the historical accounts of the Minoans. Both civilizations were known for their advanced technology and their love of trade and exploration. They also shared a passion for art and architecture, as evidenced by the stunning frescoes and palaces found in both places. However, despite these similarities, there is no concrete evidence to prove that Atlantis and the Minoans were one and the same. Historians continue to debate the validity of this theory, but it remains one of the most popular explanations for the origins of Plato's story. As fascinating as these theories are, it's important to remember that none of them have been definitively proven. The truth is that we may never know for sure whether Atlantis was real or just a figment of Plato's imagination. However, the mystery surrounding this lost city continues to captivate people around the world. From books and movies to TV shows and video games, the legend of Atlantis has inspired countless works of art. People are drawn to the mystery and intrigue of this lost civilization and are eager to explore what might have been. Whether Atlantis was real or not, its impact on our culture and imagination is undeniable. For many of us, the idea of a lost civilization hidden beneath the waves is simply too intriguing to resist. The possibilities are endless. Maybe one day we will discover that Plato was right and that Atlantis is real. Maybe it's out there waiting for us to find it. Until then, the legend of Atlantis will continue to live on in our imaginations. If you grew up in the early 2000s, chances are you remember watching The Legend of Korra, Avatar, The Last Airbender. In this Nickelodeon show, the characters travel all over the world, which includes visiting a place that looks very similar to what we imagine Atlantis to be like. The show creators took inspiration from different sources when creating this show. As for Atlantis, they were inspired by the real-life city of Petra, which is located in Jordan. In the show, Republic City is the modern equivalent of the Southern Water Tribe, and it represents the industrialized aspects of the modern world. Like Atlantis, Republic City is a place of innovation and technology, but it's also home to a large divide between the rich and poor. In the series, the main character, Korra, must learn to navigate the complexities of this new world and find a way to bring balance to it. Republic City is also a place where the old ways are being forgotten, just as many believe happened to the Atlanteans. Republic City plays an important role in the legend of Korra, and it serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage while also embracing new technologies. Atlantis is often depicted as a utopian society, a place of peace, prosperity, and wisdom. The Atlanteans are portrayed as advanced, civilized, and harmonious with their environment. They are said to have possessed great knowledge and technology, living in a world of luxury and comfort. The idea of a perfect society lost to the depths of the ocean has captured the imaginations of many throughout history. In Plato's original story, the Atlanteans were described as a highly advanced civilization with a strong focus on justice, wisdom, and courage. They were said to have lived in a society free from poverty, war, and disease, where everyone worked together for the common good. The Atlanteans were also believed to have been deeply connected to the natural world, living in harmony with the animals and plants around them. Unfortunately, this utopian way of life was not meant to last. According to Plato's story, the Atlanteans became consumed by greed and corruption, leading to their downfall and the destruction of their society. The concept of Atlantis has been interpreted and reinterpreted throughout history, often used as a metaphor for the loss of wisdom and enlightenment. It serves as a reminder of the importance of staying true to our values and remaining humble in the face of power and wealth. The legacy of Atlantis lives on in modern times, inspiring artists, writers, and filmmakers to create stories that explore themes of loss, redemption, and the search for knowledge. It continues to capture the human imagination and remind us of the importance of striving for a better world. Even though we may never know for sure if Atlantis was real or not, we can still appreciate the lessons it has to teach us about ourselves and the world around us. By exploring the legend of Atlantis, we gain a deeper understanding of our own history, culture, and the importance of preserving our collective memory. Maybe the real Atlantis was the friends we made along the way. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video.